you love someone with dementia, you need to know that the journey is going to change. As time goes by, there are going to be changes with your loved one. There are going to be physical changes, there are going to be emotional changes, there are going to be changes to ability. And sometimes they'll happen so fast that you will have a hard time remembering what things were like 6 months ago, a year ago, which is why it's so important to keep a journal of what's going on. And I hear you, you're probably thinking, I am way too busy to write stuff down, lady. I don't have time for that. But trust me, when you go to, let's say, the annual appointment at the neurologist, or you go to the quarterly appointment with the behavioral specialist or whoever you see, it really is helpful to have things down in writing, because our memory, especially when we're caregivers and we are busy, sometimes isn't great. And sometimes they're going to ask questions that you need answers to that need to be very specific. For example, let's say that your mom is who you're taking care of, and you notice that your mom starts getting more irritable lately. If you start making notes of that, maybe on a personal calendar in your room privately, and you start noticing that she's always getting irritable at 3 o'clock. It's usually between 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock every day. Or you notice that it only happens on Thursdays. Let's say it happens on Thursdays. What you can do is try to see what else is in that pattern. What else could be contributing to that? If it's every day at 3 o'clock, maybe she's just hungry. Maybe she needs to rest. Maybe if she were having more of a quiet time after 2 o'clock, that would help. But maybe someone always visits on Thursday at lunch. And now you're noticing, oh, Thursday afternoons are really rough. We don't always pick up these things unless we write them down. And especially when it comes to changes in physical ability, I think that is something that's very hard for people to remember when it specifically happened. They'll be like, oh, it happened sometime in the summer. Sometimes you need to be able to look and see a pattern. Oh, we are noticing a decrease in ability every time she had a UTI. And having that in writing is very valuable. Just trust me. Write down the things that happen as they happen. It does not have to be a book, but just note changes that you notice. And don't forget that I have full-length videos on my YouTube channel.